everybody, welcome back to Dave's Garage 249. This video I put together is about car shows. We're late September. The last weekend in September, there's two major car shows that are in central Indiana. One is Gas City, and that's a large car show festival, big swap meet, big flea market, and a bike show at the same time. Then just south of there in Fairmont, Indiana, is the James Dean Memorial Car Show. And James Dean was born in Fairmont, Indiana, and I believe he's buried there as well. Just a little note there. Anyways, but I always was under the impression it was like all one big car show. So people have described this car show, and I think they draw maybe all, between the two car shows, 2,500 or so cars. So it's fills up all during the weekend. So I didn't want to take a car down there flying blind, so I went down there with my friend Rocky Delaney as a passenger. He displayed his Demon. He incidentally won an award there in the Mopar Corral at Fairmont, Indiana. And we spent the day there, so I kind of got a feel for the whole thing. So next year I think the plan is that we'll go down there maybe Friday, Fairmont, and then Saturday, Gas City. Maybe get a hotel room and kind of like go back and forth. Something like that. So, but the Fairmont show, really a nice show, nice big park, shaded, plenty of places to park. There was no congestion. It's kind of a random parking setup, and it was well shaded, well attended, well food trucked. It was really nice. We really had a nice time that day. And then this video, I didn't want to stretch it out on one particular item. So this weekend, which is September or October 4th actually, I went down to Churubusco, Indiana. They have a fall car show there, and 250, 300 cars. I think they said they've judged 150 some cars. So they awarded the same award to the top 25 cars that they felt were award worthy. So we spent the day there, so I took some footage of all the different cars there, and so that's what this video is two car shows, Fairmont, Indiana, then the next weekend, Churubusco, Indiana. And in the meantime, though, let's talk about what's going on. I had not taken the Chevelle to a car show pretty much all summer other than cruises, so it hasn't been getting a lot of attention. So I spent a couple days decided I was going to trailer that car down there, and it needed some service, run the valves, change the oil, clean it all up. Things just, getting kind of not run down, but just lack of attention. So cleaned and detailed it all out. But I did find out in a future video, we're going to do a video, I'll show you here in a second what I'm talking about. So ever since I bought this car, I've had an issue with the rear end, some various issues. One was that the previous owner, he admitted that what had happened was that he took the lug nuts off on this tire here, and when he put them back on, he screwed the axle studs into the out the back side, and then he drove the car. So what that did is that turned it into like a milling machine in there. And it wiped out the C-clip eliminator boxes and stuff in there, and kind of tore things up. So I had to repair that. He never repaired it. He just pulled so all the studs were bent, and he just pulled it all back out and tightened the lug nuts up. So we dealt with that. Well, on the other side, always had C-clip eliminator box leaked oil. And finally, he helicoiled it because the housing was stripped. So I helicoiled it and put it back together again. But I'm pretty sure though that this rear end always made a noise, and when it gets hot over here, and I'm pretty sure that what it is that I think that probably it had been run out of oil at some time before I owned it. And I think the bearings are bad. There's a big bearing, outer bearing, and I think that's what the issue is. Why this thing, when it gets hot, it starts kind of sounding growly, and we get heat on the axle housing. You can see it. So that's going to be a project. It's easy to get the axle out. 4 bolts, take the wheel off, 4 bolts, and it pretty much yanks out of there. What's going to be hard is getting that retaining collar and the C-clip eliminator housing and that bearing off. That's going to be a chore. But so that's what needs to be done. Another thing that we're going to do is the headers. I think I'm going to get them off there this winter and get those jet hotted or something better looking. This coating was put on when we rebuilt the engine at a powder coating shop, and it does not hold up. It just turned white immediately. So I'm going to change that. Then another thing I'm going to do before the Coliseum show is I'm going to get some nice looking grates for this cowl. I don't know if you can see it. And pull this trim off here and paint this top of this cowl to match the Cortez silver and kind of re-detail that. So those are kind of, one is a must-do service item. The other is kind of cosmetic and also practical. And I'm just going to reuse the same headers. They fit, they clear. You buy another set of headers and you wind up beating them all up trying to get them to fit. So these are known to fit headers. So that's the thing to do, is just spend some money on having these redone. So that's what's coming there. Then over here on the Belvedere, this has been not noticeable unless you really look at the car. But this car was kind of an amateur restoration, so I'm just kind of going back through it. And one of the things we're going to be doing is I've poked through the rocker panels. They just kind of bonded over everything, and I'll show you what I found is I'm going to have to replace this section of rocker panel. Then I'm just going to fabricate it. I have access to a slip roller and a shear and a brake. I'm just going to manufacture the piece I need. So I just broke the loose bondo out and found out that it's looks like 2 times it's been pounded over. There's 2 layers, and this was just full of mouse nest. It just can't. I'm not kidding you. I filled a small garbage bag, a 10-gallon garbage bag, right up with mouse nest. The other side is pretty much the same thing, and it seems to be good all the way here. It's good again, but this whole area. So the plan is to pull this trim piece off, and then probably use this as the parting line. Cut this area out, fabricate the new piece, weld it in, repair whatever needs to be repaired, and then paint the rocker from there back, and just break it right here, and it should be just fine. I have paint that is a pretty close match, so it won't be very noticeable, and it'll be a good repair on this car. So that's going to be a project coming up during the bad weather. Well, this is one of my favorites. This would be a bucket list car for sure. Just give you this is just the Mopar section of this show. I came down here just as a scouting mission because I've heard my wife and I would like to come down here and do this show, but I just wanted to see it once before we come down to find out how it's laid out, where to go, where not to go, and how to get in. It's this is a pretty big show, big huge swap meet. I'll get some footage from that too, show you guys around, so stick around. We've already gotten off on the right foot with Kevin from the Mopar channel, and enjoy some of the shots. Check out some of the cars. Bummer. Bummer. We know that guy right there from Angola. Go over here and check out the let's go do some bracket racing. It must be your car. Yeah. Cleveland? Windsor?
Heads. They're like early 80s NASCAR heads.
Yeah.
So, a little of this, a little of that. 408 cubic inch. 13 to 1, get a big roller in it. Should be, get it right, it should be right at 700.
What do you dial?
Well, we're hoping to run 940s, 950s flat out, and then throttle stop at the 990.
990s?
Yeah.
Nice. There we go, full tube frame. Look at there. He about took my rear end off. I got a soft spot for 78, 79 Corvettes. So there it is. Nice job, nice car. Were you at the power tour in Fort Wayne? I met you, remember? Nothing, I was just doing this, what I'm doing now. I remember you. This is what the James Dean show is all about right there. We're gonna go this way. There we go. Bandit, General Lee. We got all the TV shows covered here. Are we into She's So Fine? Yes. Yes, She's So Fine, my 409. Right here. Those of you that know me for any length of time will know why I'm taking a look at this one. The one that I used to own is dark forest green, and the owner, he's talking to me about buying it back, but we're having negotiation stall, I guess. I'm not really sure I want it back. So, but this one's quite the same way. Bucket seats, 4-shift, the whole bit, sport roof. Mine had teardrop hood on it too. I had Krager's and a pretty healthy 390 in it, which I think he stroked to a 410 on my old one. So won some bracket rounds with that one. Logan, shout out to you.
miles up the road is the duck place.
All right, we're here at Churubusco, Indiana, late October or early October car show. It's going to be a 90-degree day, so this thing is going to turn out real well. It's beginning of the show, bright and early, starting to fill up pretty good. Already seeing a nice group of cars. It's going to be a judge show. I brought the Chevelle. Looks like it's going to be a really nice day. So Rocky brought his Demon, and I brought the Chevelle. Haven't had the Chevelle out in months. So it motivated me to get it cleaned up and get everything dialed back in. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just go around and show some of the more interesting cars. Things that kind of trip my trigger. So it seems to be quite a few Mustangs here. This is all Mustangs, all more late model. Should be a good show. No shortage of Mustangs here. All right, this is gonna scare my wife, but I'm really liking this car. This is old school, way old school. Check out the tack. I'm just, well, but I'm liking this car. Turbo Grand National fans, there we go. No shortage of Mustangs. We haven't taken account, but I'm guessing 50. So hard to believe it's October 4th. It's going to be almost 90. We're going to cook out here today. This is pretty interesting. A lot of re-engineering had to go into this. down, awesome paint job. Sounds like the natives are getting restless out there with some of their cars. Yeah, there's some Mustangs here. I'm gonna keep saying it because every row I go down, there's more and more Mustangs. Oh, there's a couple Mustangs. Thanks for watching. So follow-up of the car show was that in Churubusco is apparently they gave out 25 awards. All of them were exactly like this, and evidently out of the 150 judged cars and the 250 cars that were there, they felt that the Chevelle was worthy of an award. So I worked pretty hard all week on getting this car, which has been sitting most of the summer, all cleaned back up, and all the oil changes and all the service and maintenance, and having this thing pristine for the car show, it all paid off with a nod in my direction. So I appreciate that. And I don't know where I'm going to put this, but maybe drill some holes in it and hang it on a wall somewhere. I don't know. But interesting award. So hard work pays off. So that's probably going to be a wrap for car show season. It's already October 5th, and it's still going to be about 90 degrees today, and I'm going to have to cut the grass.